Hi there, car park catch up week 4. Yes, week 4. I'm here today for 2 appointments. One is my PICC line, so to get my bloods done, my PICC line dressing changed, and the PICC line flushed, and that's my usual weekly appointment before chemo. And I'm also here for my wig appointment. Woohoo! So yep, I have an appointment with the hairdresser because my wigs are in. They've ordered me 2 wigs to try and see if either of them are suitable. Hopefully I will not need them. So far it's too early to tell yet, but so far cold cap is working. So fingers crossed it will continue to work and I won't need to wear a wig. Woo. But he ordered me 2 wigs anyway, so if I do need them, they are there ready. So yep, I really hope I don't need them though. But yeah, apart from that, that's it. I've been okay this week. Not too many side effects. I had no acne this week, thank God. I did have a few spots, just the odd one. So yeah, that was a major relief. Obviously I'll just have to monitor that week by week, and I'm hoping that first one was just a reaction, and my body is going to be getting a bit used to it as it goes on, so it won't react that way. I'll have a full-blown acne outbreak. So I just had a rash this week. Well, a couple of spots, but nothing much, and a rash sort of down the sides of my neck and on my chest a bit. But obviously with my hair and clothes and that, you don't see that, and it wasn't a bad rash anyway, so that was okay. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good really this week, so ready for chemo number 4 tomorrow. So yep, and the sun is shining. Don't know what's going on, but every week the sun seems to be shining, which is beautiful. So I'm far too early for my appointment, but you can never tell with the traffic. But obviously school kids are on holidays at the moment, so the traffic was pretty light, and so I'm here way too early. But I'm gonna go in anyway, go to the loo, chill out, and you never know, maybe they'll call me early for my first appointment. It's always worth a chance. So bye for now. Hi there, right, here I am. Quick update, just had my PICC done. Can't see because I've got my coat on, but all lovely and clean and fresh, all done, and had my wig appointment. And I have got, dun dun dun, I have got a wig. Yes, there we go. Right, I was surprised because I didn't know I was getting a wig today. I thought I was just going because they order a couple in and then they have one there ready if you need it, and then if you don't need it, it just gets sent back to wherever, for refund or sale of return or something. I didn't know they give you the wig anyway. So this is my wig, free of charge on the NHS, and if I need it, I've got it. If I don't need it, it says you've got a wig, or donate it back if you want, which obviously I would donate it back if I don't need to use it, because that's a nice thing to do. So yeah, he tried well, there was 2. One of them was just totally a bit too dark, wrong colour, wrong shade. So this is my wig. The other one was the right shade. Can't probably see in this light, in the sunlight, but when he put it on, it is the right colour, same colour as my hair, with highlights and what have you. So that is my wig. So he puts it on, and obviously he cuts it and trims it and fits it to you and how you like it, and so because obviously it was a bit too long it was longer than my hair, the fringe was heavier, things like that. So he just cuts it and makes it how you want it. And then he says, if you know, you mess about with it at home and you think it needs a bit more off or whatever, or a bit more shape, and bring it back. How cool is that? So there you go, there is my wig. I was gonna put it on, I don't think anybody's looking. Shall I try my wig on? I have to mess about with it because it's literally just out of the box and it's probably not how I want it to be. And obviously I've got all my hair going on, which I hope I will always have going on. I'm hoping my hair will not. I thought, oh, okay, right now, do you know what? I need to do this properly in a mirror. Oh, I look good in the little hair salon in there. I don't know what I've done. But anyway, there we go. I've got it the wrong way round. The part. Oh, my word, what have I done? Okay, so here we go. And the car is baking because the sun is shining. So I'm sweltering. Okay, that's not properly it. But you get the idea. When I fix it and fix the fringe and do whatever it is I need to do with it, it will be not too bad. Better than being a bald eagle anyway. So, oh look, oh I don't know. I have to play with it. It's a bit staticky, not staticky, a bit in this heat. But anyway, when I mess with it, maybe put a clip in or something. I don't know. Okay, I look like I look like Rod Stewart at the minute, but I will fix it. When the hairdresser did it in the salon, it was nice. It looked realistic. It just looks ridiculous now the way I've thrown it on my head. But anyway, oh, where's that bit go? I'll put it back in the box before I wreck it. Oh, look at that. How bad? How bad? Now it's messed up my hair. There you go. There you go. Washing instructions. Hairnet to keep it nice and tidy. And its own little box. There you go. My little wiggy. I feel I have two pets now. This one to look after, care for and brush. And my little pick line that I have to take care of each week. So there we go. Oh, fix my messy hair and let's head home for some food. Bye. Hello. Right, here I am, home now with my wig. Don't know why I'm excited, because I don't want to actually have to need it. But yes, here is said wig. So absolutely brilliant service, honestly, absolutely brilliant. The hairdresser in there, his name's Sean. He's just lovely. He says it's just great, and it's a great service. So hats off to the NHS and the Lilac Centre and everything that they do there in that hospital, because this is lovely. So yeah, it was a lot longer than this and a lot fuller, but he basically trimmed it, put it on me, and then sort of trimmed it sort of to my length and sort of to my style. So, but he said obviously that was just the first thing. If I do need it and I start wearing it and feel like more needs to come off, then just to go back and he'll do whatever I need doing. So how good. So yeah, because the fringe is a little bit heavier than my fringe, but I can just see how I go. I really hope I don't need it, but if I do, here we go. Gosh, it's a long time since I wore a wig. When I had the breast cancer last time, I wore wigs, because obviously I didn't do the cold cap and I went bald. Okay, I can't get this baby on. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? So yeah, last time I just whipped them on and off as a little pro, but now I don't know what the frig I'm doing, because that was 15 years ago. Oh, why did it look okay when he did it and I'm doing it and it looks horrendous? Okay, so. Hey, hey, hey! This looks totally different. I don't know what I've done. I think the part is wrong. No, that's not right. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Okay, maybe the wig won't look good. Only because I'm doing it wrong. Right, it looks a bit fuller because obviously it's on my head of hair, where if I did need it, I would have no hair. So it would sit better. And I haven't, you know, scraped my hair back or done it or whatever it is people do when they wear wigs who have a head of hair. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I think I've messed it up. Maybe I need to brush it again. I've done it wrong. I've got hair strands everywhere all over my face. Why does it look okay off, not on? Anyway, ta-da! If I could see. Do you know what I've done? I've messed up the fringe somehow. It's all over the place because you put a few layers in, because obviously I have a tiny few layers in my real hair. Oh gosh, probably should have messed with this before I stuck it on. Something's not right. What do we think? I don't know what the hell I think because I've messed up the fringe. I got all these layers in the wrong place. Oh my god. What have I done? I probably should have brought a brush down. Well, the good news, hopefully, is that I won't need it. If I do, I'm going to have to bloody figure it out because I've messed up all the layers. Maybe it's because it's been squashed in the box. I think that's where it is. I think I probably should, I don't know, fix it a bit better. Anyway, if I can fix the fringe, because I've totally messed the fringe up, it won't be so bad. About that. What do you think about that for colour? But the colour's good. Good match. Ta-da! Oh my god! Where do these pieces belong? That side. What do we think? Horrendous or passable? Good colour though. That is like my own colour, if you can see that. I've definitely done something to the fringe. I just need to fix this bit because this bit's okay. So yeah, I'll probably just put it back in the box and not touch it, and hopefully I won't need to touch it, but if I do, I will dig it out and play with it then. Maybe you can put clips and things in, half up, half down. Don't know what I've done with that fringe though. Don't know what I've done with the fringe. Do you know what I think? Is it my own fringe underneath messing it up? But he said if it needs cut, maybe it's a little bit too long. Maybe it does need a little bit more of a cut. A tiny bit. But we'll see. We shall see. There you go. That is Wiggy. And Wiggy is called, they always have a name. Oh my god. It's called Stevie. Stevie. As in Stevie Nicks. Who knows? Stevie the wig in marble brown colour. Made in Thailand. How ironic. I was supposed to be heading to Thailand this summer if it wasn't for my chemo. There you go. But Thailand is still very much on the menu, and I will be going there sometime after all my cancer treatment. Ta-da! Right, 1, 2, 3, gone. Yeah, I think I messed up the part. I have to give it a brush, fix it again, and then put it back more carefully. There! Cousin it. Bye. Yeah, right, here we are in the car park again at the hospital. This is week 4, chemo number 4 of 12. So chuffed about that. Well, not chuffed I'm having chemo, chuffed that it is number 4 already. So I am ticking my way through them. Number 4 means I am a third of the way through chemo. So when you reach little milestones like that, it feels good. Last week it was a quarter because it was 3. This week it's a third. So yeah, really chuffed about that. And I'll just see how I go. I've took my paracetamol, ready for the cold cap. Got plenty of water with me. And yeah, hopefully this will be okay. Last week's chemo was okay, really. Hopefully my body's getting used to it a bit more now. The initial shock is over, because I wasn't as tired like that first day when I went home, and I was more awake in the cancer centre, having 2.5 hours, sat there for 2.5 hours. The first couple of weeks I was drowsy off the pre-meds, but this time I was, well, last time I was a bit more awake. Well, I was awake anyway all the time, but I wasn't like that sort of slightly groggy, drowsy. So I felt fine last week, and hopefully I'll feel the same again. Side effects are fine. Like I said, I didn't get the acne. I got a few spots, but nothing crazy. I got a bit of a rash, but I'm fine with that. I can live with a rash. So yeah, we'll see what number 4 installs and see how I get on. But yeah, it feels so good just ticking them off one by one. Especially because it feels like we've had an unusual nice week of weather. Well, a few weeks really on and off. It feels like summer is on the way, when people want to start feeling a bit happier and thinking about being able to do stuff that we can't normally in the grey and the dull and the miserable weather of most of the year. So yeah, it just kind of lifts your mood, doesn't it? And the fact that I'm chipping away at things, getting on with it. Each appointment is one appointment closer to finishing. So yeah, good. Bye for now. Hi. Okay, so that is chemo number 4 done. This is quite typical of how I end up looking when I come out of the hospital, because for the cold cap they spray your hair wet, then they put conditioner on it, you know, like just normal hair conditioner. Then obviously you're wearing the cold cap for about 2.5 hours or a little bit longer. So by the time you take it off, yes, your hair is all wet and all full of conditioner. So I usually just stick a hat on, and you've usually got big red marks and dints. You can probably see the one on my neck off, you know, off the cold cap and the straps and stuff. So yeah, I was saying before I went in that I thought it might be like last week, where I didn't feel drowsy at all. I did the first 2 weeks, but last week I didn't. I felt great, and I was awake the whole time and just chilling on my phone and stuff. But yeah, just shows you just don't know from week to week, because I felt really yeah, it made me really drowsy again, like it same as it was the first week. So I think I fell asleep for about an hour in there. So yeah, it's fine. I prefer it if it doesn't make me drowsy. I don't really like it when it makes me drowsy, but what can you do? I suppose it's your body just doing its thing to everything they're pumping inside, just doing its thing to everything they're pumping inside you. So yeah, just gonna head home now. Probably get my pajamas on, even though it'll only be tea time when I get home. But yeah, put my pajamas on, chill, have something to eat, and that'll be for me for the night. And I hope, although I doubt it, I hope I can sleep tonight. But every chemo so far, it's been, the first night has been terrible. I can't really sleep. And I forgot to ask, I think it's the steroids that do that. It was one of the couple of the patients last time telling me it's the steroids, but I forgot to ask the nurses, to be honest. But I think it's the steroids, keep you awake all night. So yeah, see how we go. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep, but if not, it's just another one of those things. But yeah, number 4 is done. I am a third down, a third of the way through chemo. Woo, so 4 gone, 8 to go. Thank you, bye for now.